She is warm, spiritual, powerful, and pretty. I'd like you to put a warm welcome to Miss Caryl Lucas.
Good afternoon, everyone. Who believes that it's time for you to go get your blessing? Well, if you really believe that it's time for you to go get your blessing, I want you to stand to your feet, and I want you to turn around in your chair. Everyone turn around, and I want to take your hand and put your hand up in the air, and I want you to repeat after me. I'm going to get my blessing, and I am fearless. So when I got downsized and when I had so many heartbreaks that I could have had a breakdown, but I needed to break through, I went for help. And the help is now what I share as a life coach.
What I got out of most is to see that so many extraordinary, outstanding women were able to come into one room and learn.
Absolutely love the event. This is actually what my spirit was calling for. So I'm so happy that I came today. It was great.
She is. So it was a great event, and it was a great event because Caryl is a great person, and that reflects in everything that she does.
When you're on a path of reinvention, and I have to tell the truth, it's like going to an Al-Anon meeting. My father was a recovering alcohol drug addict my whole entire life. So the dysfunction for my reinvention sometimes means I have to tell the truth and be honest. And just like my father, sometimes you got to leave people behind. Everyone's not going to go with you. And what I learned sitting in Al-Anon, because I inherited the disease to please, and validation was major for me. So instead of praying on, thinking about, looking at what is my vision for my life, I used to step into everyone else's vision without my own plan. Reinvention requires planning, research. And even now, while there are imperfections, with my own reinvention, my fearlessness comes from the drive to know that there's a why and what I want to do, why and how can I serve. In our reinvention workshops that I create for women and men, women who are CEOs of corporate companies, they're artists, they're authors, what we do is we do what's called a release the fear exercise. Fear is the difference between love and self-love. So I want you to introduce yourself, say your name, and thank you. I want to acknowledge you for sharing your fear with a room full of love, joy, passion.
Thank you. I fear retiring from my job. I work for the county. I'm a food stamp social worker. But that's not my field. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right.
I want you to come up and give her a hug of love, and we're going to give you a hug of love. Because when your soul is pregnant with possibilities and dreams, this is what it looks like. This is what it feels like. I want you to repeat after me, and then I want you to fill in the blanks of what you want to be doing in 5 months, not 5 years. Okay? Tell me your name again.
Rochelle Alexander.
Rochelle. Speak up. I, Rochelle, am sitting at my new, fill it in. Where you're sitting, don't think, just say it.
At my new jeweler's bench and studio.
What color is it?
White. Close your eyes.
What are you working on?
I'm working on new projects, making umbrellas, jewelry, crafts, everything.
And I have some fear holding me back from achieving my dreams. So what I got here is to be inspired.
And I was compelled to come here today because I've discovered that fear is really false evidence appearing.
And I think she is a most positive influence to all women.
I needed everything I got, and I loved it. I was truly inspired. The women were spectacular.